Good morning, and we're going to be doing some more subtraction this morning, and we're just going to do some more sort of column subtraction and thinking about the thousands, hundreds, tens and ones, and then looking at how we can exchange and regroup numbers, because I know a few of you still not quite fully sure with that, some a bit more confident, so we just need to go over this a bit more. Okay, so there's my first question. 353 subtract 145. So if I was to look at that with our place value counters, so there are hundreds, 1, 2, 3, our tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 50, and our ones, 3, 353. Subtract 145, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we can see the problem here is in our ones column to begin with, because we've got 3 ones, subtract 5 ones, and we can't do that, can we? So we've got to go next door, okay, into our tens, and we've got to take a 10 away, okay, and now that 10 will come over to here. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Now we could just call that a 10, okay, but we need to exchange that for 10 ones. So we've taken a 10, but we're exchanging it for 10 ones. So I'm just going to start drawing those out. 1, 2, and I'll draw the rest out in a second. Okay, so 10 is the same as 10 ones. We're exchanging a 10 for 10 ones. So we've got 10 here, plus our 3 we already had. So 10 and 3 is 13. Okay, so now we've got 13 ones. Before we had 3 ones, but we couldn't take away 5 ones, could we? So now we're left with 13, subtract 5. So all I need to do is rub out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So how many have I got left now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because 13 subtract 5 is 8. Okay, so there we go. We've got 8 ones now. And before, we got rid of a 10 because we had to exchange it for 10 ones. So now we're left with 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Subtract 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 take away 4 is 0. And now we've got 3 hundreds. 1, 2, 3. Take away 100, which is 2. So our answer is 208. Let's just look at this as just sort of standard column subtraction now. Okay, so we can see we've got our place values on. There's our hundreds, there's our tens, there's our ones. So I've got 3 subtract 5. Okay, so we can't do that. So we have to go next door and we have to take a 10 off. We've got 5 tens there. So take away 1 10. We're left with 4 tens in there now. And that 1 goes next door against our 3. So we've got a 10 and 3 ones. Altogether, we have 13 ones now. Subtract 5 ones, which is 8. Okay? And we've got 4 tens. Subtract 4 tens, which is 0. And then 3 take away 1 is 2. Okay, so we're going to do that again, and with 4-digit numbers. Okay, so let's just have a look at this question. So 4,152 subtract 2,328. We're finding the difference between those two numbers. Okay, so I'm going to draw my place value counters out. Okay, so there's the numbers place value counters. So we can see we've got 4,152. Subtract 2,326. So my first calculation, we've got 2 take away 6, which we can't do, can we? So can you remember what we need to do? So remember, we need to take a 10. So I'm going to take a 10 off. Okay, and then I'm going to add that 10 over here. So now I've got 10, 11, 12. But so we're exchanging the 10 for 10 ones. So I'm going to add those on. So 1, 2, 3. I'm drawing them a bit smaller. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now I've got 12. I've got 12 altogether, and I need to subtract 6. So I need to take 6 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 take away 6 is 6. Okay, so you can see that 12 take away 6 is 6. And that's left me with 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. So I can just get rid of that now. So 4 tens take away 2 tens. So we know 4 subtract 2 is 2. Okay, so let me take away 2 tens. Okay, so I don't really need to have these down here, but it just helps to refer to. Okay, so I've taken away 2 tens from my first number. And now we've got 100. Subtract 300. So what are we going to do now? We've got 100, subtract 300. So we can't do that, can we? So we're going to have to go next door to our thousands, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to have to take 1,000 away. And where are we going to put that 1,000? We're going to put it over here, aren't we? So that 1,000 will go into the hundreds column. Now we know 1,000 is the same as 10 hundredths. So what we need to do now is exchange our 1,000 for 10 hundredths. Okay, so you can see now I've got 10, add 100 is 11 hundredths. So I don't need that 1,000 anymore. Okay, obviously they're all hundreds, so I've got 11 hundredths subtract 3 hundredths. So 11 subtract 3. 11 take away 1 is 10, take away another is 9, take away another is 8. So I'm now left with 8. So 11 take away 3 is 8. Okay, and then we took 1,000, didn't we? So we've got 3 thousands left. Subtract 2,000. So 3 take away 2. If I take 1 away, we're left with 2,000. If I take another away, we're left with 1,000. So that'll be 1,826. So let's just show that as just standard column subtraction. Okay, so there we are, standard column subtraction. I've put my place values on. They're my ones. I've got 2 ones, take away 6. 2. Can I take 6 away from it? No. So what do? We have to now go into our tens column, don't we? And we need to take a 10 off. So instead of 5 tens, it will now become 4 tens. And that 10 we're going to add over here. Now it's just 1 10 only. So I'm just going to put that 1. Because now we've got 12 ones. So next to that 2, I added that 1 10. So now we've renamed that as 12 ones. So we can do 12 take away 6. 12 take away 2 is 10. Then take away 4 is 6. Because half of 12 is 6. And now we're left with 4 take away 2. 4, 3, 2. Now 1 take away 3, 2. Is that correct? No. I can't take 3 away from 1, can I? So, I've got to do what? I've got 1. Can I take 3 away from it? Definitely not. So we need to go next door, don't we? I'm going to take 1,000 off. So 4,000 take away 1,000 would leave me 3,000. And that 1 we've just taken, we're going to put it now in the hundreds column. Okay? So 4 take away 1 is 3, and that 1 we've put over here. So that's become 11. 11 hundreds take away 3 hundreds. So 11 subtract 3. 11 take away 1 is 10. Take away 2 is 8. And now 3 take away 2 is 1. Okay, so just going to have a bit of a practice. I'm going to give you a couple of questions, and then in the next video, show me your answers and show me your workings out. Okay, so there's 2 questions I want you to have a go at. 437 subtract 153 and 5057 subtract 2138. Have a go at those, and in the next video I will go over the answers.